Hi, I'm Bonnie Barker, and I just wanted to demonstrate to you today the woven stitch. I'm going to be starting with a base of about 14 stitches, just using single crochet base to start from. Using this stitch, you can use any multiple as long as it's an even number, or divisible by 2. Okay, to start the next row, I'm going to chain 2. I'm going to turn my work. And I'm going to work in every other stitch. So I'm going to count this as my first stitch, and I'm going to skip the first stitch, and I'm going to begin working in the second stitch. I'm going to go through both loops as I work. I'm going to yarn over, put the needle through both loops, pull up a loop, and this is where it gets a little bit different from your standard double crochet or single crochet. I'm going to pull through one loop only, loop over again, and then pull through 2. Okay, you're halfway through with the stitch. Then we're going to yarn over, insert hook in the same stitch, bring the yarn up, and we're not going to loop over again with our yarn. We're going to just pull it through 2. Okay, so now we have one stitch, and as you notice, they're going to have two, what looks like 2 stitches, but it's really 1. Okay, let's do that again. Yarn over, we're going to skip the next stitch, and go into the next stitch, pull it through 1 loop, yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over again, insert in the same stitch, and then pull it up. I'll do another one. Yarn over, I'm going to skip a stitch here again, insert into the next stitch, pull up a loop, pull it through 1. I'm going to watch the yarn if it splits sometimes. Yarn over, pull it through 2, second half, yarn over, put it in the same stitch, pull up a loop, pull it through 2. It's a little bit awkward if you're used to doing single crochet and double crochet only, but just hang with it. You do anything a few thousand times and the muscle memory does kick in, and it becomes kind of second nature. Okay, let's do that again. Yarn over, I'm going to skip a stitch, put it in the next loop, pull it through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, the same loop, pull through 2. Okay, 2 to go for this row. You have to watch the yarn, make sure you get it through all the fibers. Okay, yarn over for the last one. We're going to just work the last stitch of the row in the last single crochet. We're not going to work in the turning chain just yet. We'll do that the next row. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull it through all 2. Okay, now we're going to chain 2. We will work in the chain 2s of this stitch. We're going to turn our work. Now, we're going to work not in the top loop so much, but we're going to work in the space in between the woven stitches, like here and here. I'll point it out with my hook. That's easier to see, here and here and here. And this will kind of give it a little more of an airy feel. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Okay, just like we've been doing. I'll slow down on the next one. Yarn over, pull up a loop, pull it through. Whoops, good. Let's try that again. Get all the fibers. Yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then pull it through 2. Okay. I'm going to go to the end of my row, and then I'll come back to you in just a second. Now we've come to the end of the row, and we have one more stitch to do, and this will be in the chain 2, the turning chain. Yarn over, insert it into the entire loop of the turning chain, not an individual chain. Yarn through 1, yarn over, pull it through 2. Let's finish this out. Okay. Now to do another row, all you would need to do is chain 2 and turn and begin another row just as we did before. Okay, we were going to work in the loops here. Okay, just like so. Now let's suppose that you don't want to do that. I'm going to pull this out again and go back to where we were. And let's say that you want to end the woven stitch. Okay, let me show you how to do this. We're going to chain 1 only on this row, and we are going to simply work 2 single crochets into each woven stitch space. 1, oops, helps to keep the yarn on the hook. 2, 1, 2, and I'll slow down here just a little bit. I am just doing a single crochet, which is you put the hook in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull it through 2. Okay, just 2 single crochets in each space. And this will bring you back to your original stitch count, so you don't have to worry about adding or subtracting stitches. Just follow the directions and your stitch count should remain constant. Before I do this, we get to the end of the row here. There's the turning chain. Simply treat that as the space between the stitches and put 2 stitches there. And we're back to 14 stitches again. So our stitch count hasn't changed. We've gone from single crochet to woven stitch, back to single crochet, and you're free to, embellish, do whatever you'd like to do on top of that. I hope you enjoy this stitch. Bye-bye.